Hi, I'm Vince.
And I'm Bob.
And this is Dead on Board Gaming, and this is part 3 of our review of the cards known for pre-release. And we're on the Shadow, Runeblade, and Generic section, I believe.
Yes, that is correct.
So we were going to start with Chain, bound by Shadow. Once per turn action, create a Soul Shackle token. Your next Runeblade or Shadow action this turn gains Go Again. Go Again. Go Again. But yeah, so the Soul Shackle is a Shadow Runeblade aura. At the beginning of your action phase, banish the top card of your deck. It costs nothing.
Yeah, you just make it.
You just do.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives your next Shadow attack action Go Again. And then he's the one that has the token that gets Go Again. So he just Go Agains people.
Yeah.
Chain's the dude. I'm telling you, man. This is the guy.
No, I think Chain's gonna be awesome as well. I think, and I also love that picture. Both pictures, him and his weapon, I want foil. Just because they look so good. That. They're gonna look amazing.
The Galaxy Black.
That is amazing art. You can see the stars and the planets and all kinds of stuff in the background, like as you're looking around there. Like, it's just amazing.
Once per turn action. Pay 1, attack. If you have played a card from your banish zone this turn, Galaxy Black gains +2 until end of turn. If Galaxy Black hits a hero, deal 1 arcane damage to that hero. This is a Shadow Runeblade weapon, sword, 2 hands, 1 attack. So it pumps to 3. Not super impressed with this.
No, not really.
It commands a block, I guess.
Awesome, but yeah, you gotta waste the block on it.
But not a super big fan of this card here. I don't feel like it's super strong.
It's a 3, it's a 3 just like everything else once you play a card from your banish.
Yeah.
And I mean, that could be the difference of your turn. I mean,
but
if you can chain off 7 cards
but I'd rather
and then swing with this.
But why isn't it +3? Like, I feel like it, like, to go through that hoop. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it should go over the top of
right.
most. But we've been seeing a lot more 2s recently too. It almost looks like they're gonna scale down on some of the 3s. I feel like we've seen a lot of 2 defenses in this set.
Alright, we got Shadow of Ursa. It's a blue pitch. It costs 0. It's a mythic or a majestic. You may play Shadow of Ursa from the banish zone as an additional cost to play it. You may banish a card with Blood Debt from your hand. If you do, it gets Go Again. It has Blood Debt. It is a 2/3. 2/3 with Go Again and Blood Debt.
Yeah.
These are the cards that feed.
Yeah.
These are the cards that feed the get
feed
6
the
out.
6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah, it's just good.
Yeah, thanks. Demenexial Crossroads. Costs 2. Pitches for 2. Has Go Again. Whenever you play an attack action or non-attack action from your banish zone, if you haven't played another card of that type this turn, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. If you lose health during your turn, destroy Demenexial Crossroads. Wow.
Oh, so like if you can keep yourself from taking Blood Debt damage.
Yes.
It just.
But as soon as you take Blood Debt damage, you done.
If you lose during your turn, wow, that card's real good. That card's real good. That card's real good.
Yes, very good.
Wow, man.
Each type of card.
He's the one. I'm telling you. He's the Highlander. So we got Invert Existence. It's a blue pitch, cost 1. You may play Invert Existence from your banish zone. Banish up to 2 cards in an opposing hero's graveyard. If an attack action card and a non-attack action card are banished this way, deal 2 arcane damage to that hero. Blood Debt. Cool. Sideboard card.
Yeah.
Like, but against Runeblade, like against regular Runeblade, this almost hits all the time. So, and it's like, well, I guess you gotta banish it. I do like how it's like flashback, but you have to take the extra step to like get it to another zone from the original.
Yeah.
I like the way it's set up.
And it also keeps it from being too overpowered.
Right. So Unhallowed Rites.
It's a red for 1. If you have played a non-attack action card this turn, you may play Unhallowed Rites from your banish zone. You may put a non-attack action card with Blood Debt from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. Blood Debt. And 4 attack, 3 defense. And there's that Runeblade that you keep seeing in the pictures that they never released.
Oh yeah.
It looks like Hela giving him some powers.
Oh, that seems sweet. Seems sweet. It's got all the colors.
That has all the colors.
Dimensional.
Dimensional Gateway. Red. It costs 1, opt 3, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Runeblade card, deal 1 arcane damage to each opposing hero.
Opt 3.
If a shadow card is banished, or if you may banish it, and go again. It also has 2 defense. Yeah.
Opt 3.
Comes all 3 colors, so I'm assuming it's opt 2, opt 1, probably.
Yep. Yeah, I'd assume. Yeah. Exactly, all 2 defense. This is a rare.
Or a common.
I'm assuming it's a rare. It's probably a last.
Oh, it could be a rare, yeah.
I think it's the last rare. That's my guess. Anyways, we have Bounding Demigon. If you have played a non-attack action card this turn, you may play Bounding Demigon from your banish zone. If you do, it gains +1. Blood Debt. It's a 3 attack, 3 block for 0. As the red version, it has all the versions. Of course, because it is a common.
That could be the first common.
It could be.
Yeah.
I agree. But I'm going to pretend it's a rare.
Okay.
Your turn.
Piercing Shadow Vice, sorry. 2 cost. This is a common, so it's got all 3 colors. You may pay it from your banish zone. If you dealt arcane damage to an opposing hero this turn, Piercing Shadow Vice has +2 attack, Blood Debt, 4 base attack, so it goes up to 6 as long as you hit for some arcane, and it's 3 defense, so it's a pretty good defense card as well. So that's a solid common.
Yeah. Considering
That'll do.
Not a ton to say about it, really.
Yeah.
If you've dealt arcane damage, but it's Shadow Runeblade. It's like a card you wish was just a Runeblade card, you know?
Yeah.
Piercing Vice. Riftbind. Comes in all 3 colors. Red. This is a red pitch. It costs 1. You may play Riftbind from your banish zone. If you do, it gets +X, where X is the number of non-attack action cards you have played this turn. Blood Debt. Wow. Okay.
That could be a heavy
That could be very good.
That's a closer.
Plus, that art's dope.
Yeah, that art is dope.
Yeah.
And I love the sword.
Yep.
Like, getting, and you see just like the wave of it just going around. It's awesome. I love the Runeblade foil, even this one.
Yep.
Like, even though it's not all the purple
not
auras,
as much,
it's still awesome looking. Like, I still think I like the Runeblade art the most as well.
Yeah, I'm up in the air about which class I actually like the art the best. Next, we got Rip Through Reality. It's all three colors again, but we're going to look at the red. Cost 2. You may play Rip Through Reality from your Vanish Zone. If you have dealt arcane damage to an opposing hero this turn, Rip Through Reality gains go again. Blood Debt. This is how you get there.
Yeah.
This is how you get there.
Get those 6 cards.
This is how you get there. I love it. I freaking love it. Seeds of Agony. This
card is so awesome looking. I remember talking about this one before.
It's so good.
It's a 0 cost. You may play Seeds of Agony from your Banish Zone. Your next attack action, with a cost of 2 or less, you play this turn, deals 1 arcane damage to target hero. Go again. And Blood Debt. 2 defense. Just a pretty basic, just your bonus card or your buff card. I mean, it helps though.
So I think a lot of the Blood Debt cards have 2 defense because getting them into the graveyard opens them up for the like banish 3 at randoms and things like that. So they don't want it to be block 3 plus the bonus of being able to move in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So kind of makes sense. The art's ridiculous. Card's good.
Yeah, that is just so cool. Like a blood tree growing out of a warrior's back. Alright.
And Soul Shackle. It's just the aura that Chain makes at the beginning of your action phase. Banish up to 1, or banish the top card of your deck. They stack. There's no real way to destroy them. So eventually you're doing 4 or 5 of them at a time. You try to survive long enough to put together the chain to play the big dude, right? Like, I think that's just kind of... I think that's like phase 1. There's probably a better deck than that, but that's what they want you to be trying to do. Fantastic. I like Chain a lot. We already went through Shadow. We haven't went through Runeblade yet. With Dread Scythe.
Dread Scythe. Pay 3, attack. Whenever you attack with Dread Scythe, deal 1 arcane damage to defending hero. If hero dealt damage by Dread Scythe can't gain... A hero... I don't know why I saw an if there. A hero dealt damage by Dread Scythe can't gain life during their next attack. That's just insane.
I mean, it's Reaping Blade with on-hit effect and 2 different damage sources, which is insane. Yeah. Really good. Really, really, really good. Ether, Iron, Weave. We got a blocks for 1. It has Battle Worn, which means that it can block once, gets a counter, can't block anymore, but you can still wait to use the action. Action, destroy Ether, Iron Weave, gain 2 action points, activates this ability only if you've played an attack action card and a non-attack action card this turn. Go again. So this, again, just kind of runs with exactly what Chain's doing. He's got these cards that get go again for playing it this way, cards that get go again and again. Then you do an attack action and a non-attack action that way. This will give you resources to continue your chain and get you to the big dog.
And it's going to block for 1 early because you're going to want to use that defense early because
so
as soon as you can trigger it, you're going to want to trigger. I mean, as soon as you get the right turn to trigger it. So unless you're playing something that gets a lot of dominate,
well, if I remember right, the correct thing to do is 6 Blood Debt cards. You have to play them, so it's gonna be later in the game, no matter what. Like, no matter how you set up. So like this is early to mid, when you need to really kind of block that extra damage when they come for 4 with Sonic, well, not Sonic Boom, but what's the ninja card that comes for 4? Soul Bead Strike for 4. You can block with 1 card plus this. They don't get go again unless they spend another card or any kind of other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it just covers that kind of.
I'm just glad that they they seem to have replaced your majestic equipment and your legendary equipment with some common equipment so that your players that don't want to invest that kind of money into the game or can't afford to invest the money in the game can still have a competitive option for that slot, and I like that.
Yeah, you put it that way before. I don't understand the way you put that. Like, I mean, they have good common cards that do
No, but
a
I
good
mean a
replacement
specific
effect.
one.
But what do you mean they replace it?
Like, it seems like the specific ones that they plugged in there in the common slot for the Runeblade in this set
Mm-hmm.
are the ones that are majestic and legendary. You're not seeing that common one get replaced again.
Oh, okay. Like, you mean like two of the same card, like?
Yes, so it's giving you a cost-effective option at that same slot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
It gives you a nice cost-effective option at that slot because it's now a common that replaces that majestic from crew.
Oh, I didn't realize this is an attack action. I like missed that altogether.
Oh,
This
wow.
attacks for 3+ deals 2.
Nice.
This card's great. I've looked at this card. This card.
That'll
I've
be
seen.
in both Runeblade decks for sure. That's
Yeah.
insanely good.
Yeah, that's real good. That's real good. Wow. Okay.
So you're going to be doing the damage from the attack, plus the damage from the card, plus the damage from your ruin chance if you're running.
Right. So,
This
but that's
right.
arcane too. So like, there's whatever amount of rune chance. 2 extra. So it's your rune chance plus 2, and then plus whatever this comes in for. But that's good.
Yeah, that's a lot of different sources of damage to try to deal with. Okay.
But all right, we're gonna go ahead and get to the generics. This is pretty empty, so there's still. Oh no, not really.
They're starting to fill in there down there.
Yeah, they're pretty close to done. So, anyways, we'll start with the stubby hammers.
Stubby hammers.
Hammerers.
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 Okay, so destroy stubby hammerers. Attack action cards with 3 or less base power gain +1 while attacking this turn. Go again. I feel like that's great for Ninja.
+1 while attacking this turn. Get going. Attack action cards with 3 or less base power. No. They get big after this first one. Like when you combo together, like the next one gets like +2. So even if it was a 2, it's 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like the last one will get like +4 or some shit like that. So like the first hit, it's good for, but like the second hit, as long as it's in the combo chain. Yeah,
I'm thinking the Kadachis. I was thinking attack, not attack action.
Oh right, yeah. Right. Alright. Out muscle. This all 3 colors.
Muscle. Alright, we got a 3 cost generic, 6 attack. While out muscle isn't defended by a card equal or greater than, or with equal or greater attack, it gains go again.
Oh wow.
And,
wow. 6.
And that just
three
goes
costs
into
is a
Brood
lot.
again too. I mean, 3 costs a lot.
But again, yeah, you're right. It's a 6.
That goes into
It's a
Brood
6.
really well.
Very much so. Very much. I like the picture too. The arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, out muscle. Rise above. This card. It costs 2 though. But you may put a card from your hand on top of your deck rather than pay its cost. So
I think some decks could benefit from this.
Wizard.
Data Doll, Ranger.
Oh yeah.
I think both of those factions would do great with this card.
Yeah.
I mean, Data Doll, you just make sure you're flipping something on top of there that you really want, like Teklo Core or something, if you get stuck with one in your hand.
A Wizard.
Wizard is great.
I think this is great in Wizard. Like,
and I think Ranger it would help because Ranger gets to flip off the top to reload the
Yeah, I think
So
Ranger and Wizard are prime. Datadol probably also. Uh, yeah,
Dash, I mean Dash maybe a little, but this is Dash doesn't want a generic card in her boost deck.
right.
But I
Yeah,
think Data Doll would. I think Data Doll could use this, and I
yeah.
think that Ranger and
Ranger and
Wizard,
Wizard, I can see this being very good for.
yeah.
Like very, like very good for.
Most of the other factions, I don't think actually end up using this one though.
This. I actually think this might be a good enough attack reaction for Wizard in Blitz, because it's like real. It's real hard to run attack reaction or defense react. Sorry, defense reactions in Wizard in Blitz because like all your cards need to do something. This allows you to get a 4 block, put a card on top, and if you have two blues, you get to reveal that card, play it, and pump it with your thing, as long as it's not chain lightning or not chain lightning, fork lightning. So like it allows you to turn their decent attack into a way smaller attack and set up an instant speed decent damage. Like if you get Sonic Boom for 4, you more than likely get the hit plus an extra card
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like seems I don't know, seems real good in that, and I really
Yeah.
like it in Ranger too. Like you were saying, that seems super good. Super good in Ranger. Besides, it doesn't reload your
Quiver.
arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's kind of the only thing, but like I do agree with you.
But yeah,
it
isn't
does
there
stuff.
one that you flip the top card off of your deck?
That's
and it
Azalea's
goes in-
ability.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you put it on.
You
top
put the one
and
on the
then-
bot, but you need one in the arsenal to do it. So then,
Oh,
like,
okay.
there's other things that do it, but you start using more. The more abilities, more onboard abilities you use in Azalea, the less times you can go wide, which is the way I built my deck. So like a little biased on it, but like I'm trying to shoot 3 arrows every three turns. I want a turn where I'm hitting you with 3 arrows, or at least firing 3 arrows. I forget where I was going with that.
So that might take that card that you're losing might hurt you a little bit.
Right.
I really was hoping that he was going to be the light guardian. I'm so upset that he wasn't.
It would have been cool, but it's a cool card. If you don't know it, Belittle. As an additional cost to play Belittle, you may reveal an attack action card with 3 or less. Base attack from your hand. If you do, search your deck for a card named Minimalism. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. Go again. 3, 2, 1. Cost 1. Blocks for 2.
Honestly, I think.
Where's Minimalism? I want to do Minimalism next.
Okay, so
Minimalism.
Oh, 0 cost. The next attack action card with 3 or less base attack you play this turn gets +3. Go again. So now the card you revealed is going to get to use this card.
Right.
I'm still upset that he's not my light guardian.
I mean, I get it,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. Brandish. If Brandish hits your next weapon attack, this turn gets +1. Go again. Pumps a weapon.
It shows you where they want you to play it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It looks very ninja-y. And it makes sense in Ninja, but it's a 3 attack. Again, it's like block it or don't block it. Block it with a card, not with an equipment, is what it says.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you have to give a card up to not give me this next bonus. This bonus gives you another way to play Needle too, because it brings Needle to 3, which makes it harder for them to break your Needle. So, not that you'd want to run Needle, but
Yeah.
Needle's strong if you can keep it alive. Frontline Scout.
It's a 0 cost. You may look at defending hero's hand. If Frontline Scout is played from your arsenal, it gains Go again.
Love it.
Yeah.
This is another Ranger card. Like, play it from your arsenal, which is where you end up with things. You fire this out of your arsenal for 0. It has go again. Which, again, like, the type of ranger I like. I'm trying to fire, like, 3 shots out. So,
Yeah.
like, being able to do this, or Ravenous Rabble, because I play a lot of red cards, so, you know, Ravenous Rabble, red is going to come in for 4. Go again. Play this. Go again. Fire my arrow. Boom. That's 3 shots, even though they're not arrows.
Yeah.
It's still 3 shots. Like, I love it. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to mess with Ranger with this stuff. Rally the rear guard. Oh, rally the rear guard. Once per turn, instant. Discard a card. Rally the rear guard gets +3 defense. Activate this ability only while rally the rear guard is defending. So it's a 6 attack for 2. I think it has all the colors, so it goes down. But this stays consistent. Is the 2. And now the pluses I'm going to check right now. +3 every time.
Yep. Well, the cost is the same, so the reward should be the same, I guess.
But it's one card. It's one card that can get up to 5 defense.
Yeah, on a drop.
Yeah.
But you're really doing 2 cards.
Right.
2 cards.
Right, but things like Needle, where you want to be a bigger card than it, and they pump it to 3, and you don't have a defense reaction, this is a way to break the needle. This is also an instant, so you get to, so against Warrior, you get the block, they go to over top, I get the +3 it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I double block, you go
yeah,
to go
that
over
ability
me.
stays on it. Okay, so you actually get to decide anytime during the so yes, that's
because it's an instant.
That is really
so you
good.
get to respond with people doing other things.
And it's for brute.
It's for it's good. I think it's good. Period.
Well, no, I'm just talking.
In the 6th,
attack,
yes,
yeah.
but yeah, I think it's very good. Period. I really do. Surging Militia, another good one. Surging Militia, 2 costs. This is the red. It costs 5, 5, 4, 3. 2 block. Surging Militia gets +1 for each non-equipment card defending it. This was the card I was thinking of earlier. So when you block with a 3, it goes to a 2. Or no, it doesn't go to a 2. You go to a 6. But effectively the same. So if they block with 2 cards, it goes to a 7, so it's still poking through. So it takes 3 cards to cover up the whole thing.
Yeah, unless you played like the one that you just previously looked at, where you can discard.
But yeah, nuts. Very cool. Who's this guy? Yinty.
Oh, it's yin yang.
Yeah, Yinty. Well, Yinty is attacking, and you control an aura. It has +1 attack. While Yinty is defending, and you control an aura. It has cool. I wish it was a 3 and it went to 4. But I know it's a 0 cost.
What do you mean?
This.
Oh, the defense.
Yes. I wish it was a 3 and went to 4. But I know it's a 0. And the attack is for 4. It has all the colors, so it's going to go down for everything. The attack, or the block stays the same, and the block pump gets the same. So, I guess it's fair. But, we already went over Minnowism. Warmonger's Recital.
It's a 1 cost. The next attack action card you play this turn gains +3, and if it hits, put it on the bottom of your deck. Go again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another brutish type card.
Drawing a brutality.
Talisman of Dowsing. Item stays in play. Go again. Cost 0. Pitches for 2. Spell void 1. That's it.
Okay.
Just an extra way to block.
just a little extra blocker or 2 energy.
Speaking of Ranger cards,
Oh.
Memorial Ground.
Put target attack action card with cost 2 or less from your graveyard on top of you. Wow. That is very nice.
For 0.
And wizard.
For 0. No, it's an attack action.
Oh, it's attack action. Okay.
It's an attack action. Now it also does it for 1 and 0. Again, this is Ranger. This is a Ranger card.
I also feel like this set, more than any of the other sets, the generics seem viable enough to run them in their own deck, and I think that makes the merchant actually playable. I think that there are now officially enough generic cards with enough power and enough combo. You know, you got your regurgitating slog and your slogism and your nimbleism and your nimble strike, and you know, you got all these like good chaining cards now.
Sure.
Now you got a lot of like decent defense bonus stuff. I think that we could see the merchant actually.
Well, I mean,
play.
Eventually, I'm assuming it becomes a thing. But I still stick to something. I think I brought it up about a month ago. But I do in a video. I do believe the merchant is the generic hero. And like you said, I think there's enough generics to make him a thing. I don't think he's ever going to have a class-specific anything. I believe that. I think he's going to operate off of generic cards.
See, I kind of wish they gave him some kind of like an ability where he could use commons of other factions. Kind of like, you know, like a little jab at RPGs where you're originally going to sell your basic stuff when you get your better stuff. So then that's where your merchant comes into effect. You're going to be handing the merchant your old crap.
Once per turn action, pay 3. If a hero has more life than any other hero, they lose a life. And create a copper token. Then, if a hero has less life than any other hero, they gain 1. Go again. So he just drains, draws cards with coppers.
Yeah.
I heard of somebody winning an armory with this guy. Which is pretty alright. But anyways, guys, that's our entire thing.
Yeah.
We're going to put it out in about 3 videos over the next day. I'm going to try to get them all out tomorrow, honestly. I'll put one in the morning, one at lunch, and try to do one at night. Get them out. I'll quick edits. So I'll try to have them all out tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. Everyone's going, man.
Yeah.
It's that time. We're late. We're late.
Yeah, everybody else is already gone. But also, let us see some of your pre-release pools.
Yeah.
Post some pictures up of your rares and legends, and if anybody pulls the Fabled, please share.
Yes.
We'd love to see it in the comments or even on the Facebook page. Either way.
Sounds good. Well, you guys have a great night. And again, we're going to get these up tomorrow. It'll be Friday, so we're late. But
peace.
We put the content out. That's what we do. All right. Good night, everybody.